Hey, it's Tim, and I am here in the wilderness, in the forest, amongst the gigantic trees of the sequoias, the ferns, the quiet, the nature. Except for the road, the highway that's right there, and the fact that I'm talking. It is a peaceful, quiet, serene spot here amongst the side of the road, in the sequoias, in the national park, in the gigantic trees. Take a look at the size of this tree right here next to Audrey. It is huge. It is the hugest tree I've ever seen. It is huge. Right off the side of the road. There's our car, and here's the tree, and we're here in the forest of beauty. It's like Endor. I can't describe its beautifulness that I'm seeing here in the forest. But anyway, we just stopped here because it's awesome. We're going to go into this little city where there's a lighthouse perched upon this island, and when the tide comes in, you can't get to it. When the tide goes out, there's a road there. It's fantastic. Let's go check that out right now. Come on, we're going. Let's go. We got to walk down this path. Some switchbacks down to the beach, to the shore. We're almost there. We're going to check out the lighthouse that is perched upon an island, and the road goes into the ocean. We'll be there in a second. There you have it. It's a lighthouse here on the beach, on the shore, and you can see the power cables right here. The power cable, whoop, 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 just goes right. I almost jump up and touch it. But it's kind of nifty because I don't know how you would ever access this road, but you see the road right there. See, the road comes down right there, goes right into the water, kind of as if it was to come over here, or it used to come over here one day, and it no longer does. But there's a full function. God, it stinks here. It smells horrible. It's kind of funny. It smells oceanic, but not pleasant. Not like the soap that you buy that says sea breeze or something like that. This kind of a non-glorious sea breeze smell here at the ocean. I think we're gonna go walk along that thing right there. And now, to fulfill the dangerous side of our adventure. It says here, danger. Deadly waves at any time, and Jetty unsafe for walking. Over here, it says danger. Enter at your own risk. High tides and winter storm surges increase hazards. Between 2001 and 2001, look, this is how many people were rescued, how many people died, and you can do the QR code for more information. And it's dangerous. And there's Audrey way out there in the face of danger on this jetty. Ouch, and I have a rock in my shoe from walking in the rocks over there. So there's the lighthouse we just saw. We're walking out on this jetty for a little ways. We'll see what we see out on this jetty. I don't think we're in any immediate danger of high tides and waves right now. Here's a sideways view of the lighthouse. And there's Mr. Bird. There's Scuttle. Hi, Scuttle. What's up, Scuttle? Have you seen a snarfblat? Have you seen my snarfblat? I've lost my snarfblat. We've been walking on this jetty thing for quite some time. Way back there. And now we're out in the ocean. And I can understand those danger signs back there. Because if we're way out into the ocean, kind of, it feels like right now. And if it was kind of stormy time and windy and storm surges were happening and the waves all of a sudden got really big, you'd be screwed, because there's no way you're going to outrun a wave and get back. You're going to get washed off to the side of this precipice, this dangerous cliff. It's treacherous. We are nearing the end of the jetty, and there's these giant concrete things. We don't know what they are. It looks like jacks, like the giants would have played with. It's concrete, and they look like jacks. I don't know what they are. they're just kind of, they probably ran out of rocks when they were building the jetty. And so they found these. They said, hey, remember that big pile of concrete jacks we got? Let's use those instead of rocks. Because we have so many of them. Fascinating. Hi. So this is what they used. Oh my golly. They're giant concrete shapes. Man, somebody's going to know what these are. I hope that's watching and tell me what these are. These giant concrete things that are piled up to make for the jetty. And there's a whole bunch more of them right there. And we're going to check it out and see what it is. I don't know what it is. Here at the Ocean Jetty in Crescent City, California. Look, there's some giant chains. Rusted up. What is this? What is this? It almost seems like if you had a huge mountain and you wanted to attack your enemy, you'd just chuck these over the side and they would roll down and take everybody out. Holy mackerel. This is weird. You can see the shore way over there is the shoreline. But right here is this big circular concrete pad that we're on out here in the middle of the ocean. Here in the middle of the ocean. Over here, it seems as though this is the end and they've piled all the things here so you don't go any further. But I did see some people further out because that tower out there, it goes boop, is beyond. Anyway, I don't know what the heck this is. We just walked all the way out here, saw these things, and now we're starving. This was a side trip and not planned. But, I'm gonna climb up on one and see. Whoa, I think I hear water sloshing down underneath. Yeah, I do. It's a sea of concrete jacks and stuff. Amazing. Yeah, there's water. Under there. There's Audrey. I'm hungry. We're gonna go get some food. All right, we walked all the way on this jetty. We're messing around with these jack things. We're both hungry. We're gonna get some food, and right after that, we're gonna go to a place called I forgot what it's called. It's the Mystical Trees place, the Trees of Mystery. And there's a big Paul Bunyan statue there. He's gonna talk to us, I think. And we're gonna go check that out. That's next. Let's go. There he is. Paul, the hairy chest Bunyan. Not Bundy, that's Al Bundy. This is Paul Bunyan and his faithful trusty ox Babe. He's gigantic and enormous. Fantastic. I was here when I was 3 or 4 or 5 years old. I sat on his boot. He invited me to sit on his boot. Here at the Trees of Mystery Museum. Things to see and do.
All right, small, big, think of something good and say trees. I'm going to think of flapjacks. I love flapjacks. Always brings a smile to my face to think of eating flapjack.
That might be the same guy. It might be the same guy doing the voice from when I was a little kid too.
Welcome to the Trees of Mystery. Those trees are right up there through the entranceway next to my right boot.
All right, we're going to go inside the Trees of Mystery. I've never been here. There's Paul Bunyan, Babe Blue Blocks. We're going to go inside the thing and see what they've got for us to do. Might be fun. Let's go. Inside, you can get a plush, a Paul Bunyan plush. I don't know who that is, a cow. But this is Babe.
It's Big Dog, Big Blue Ox.
Baby Blue Ox plush. And they have smaller ones too. Smaller Paul Bunyans. You'll see here that Paul even, that's not a t-shirt. That's like his furry chest. He's got a furry chest in there. Lots of cool stuff in here. Look. Bear meat skewers for skewing bear meat. Audrey has a fly swatter. Oh, it's retractable. A retractable fly swatter. You can put it in your pocket. They've got retractable devices of all sizes and shapes. There's a fork, retractable fork. And this is a roasting fork that retracts for your wieners, hot dogs and such, marshmallows, etc. All right, so we went ahead and paid the entry fee. It was $30 each to go into the trees of mystery. We're going to go through this path. We're going to cruise all around and see all these different trees and different things, and whatever. And there's a gondola ride, and we're going to do that. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're doing it. That right there is not the backside of water, but the backside of Paul Bunyan right there. Talking to folks. Here we go, walking in to the trees of mystery, which looks, oh, it smells like Christmas trees. You smell that? It smells like Christmas trees. It's a bit of a hiking trail.
Of which we are very proud. We'd like to share with you our treasures and knowledge of them. So thanks for coming. We shall expect you back. For once exposed to the magnificence of the Redwoods, we know their magnetism will bring you this way.
I'm kind of getting tired already. We've been hiking up this trail for about 3 minutes. I'm extremely tired. Hiking up this trail. Look at all kinds of the trees. Trees, look at this tree right here. This is called the elephant tree because it has trunks. Ha! Get it? Elephant tree with trunks. There was a sign there that said elephant tree. I'm assuming that's what it meant. Beautiful trees, ferns, and sorts of things. It's right there. It's coming sideways and cockeyed. It's going this way. It goes up there. Fantastic. This tree says nature's underpass. 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 Let's do it. We're going to do it. We're going in nature's underpass. Oh, 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 oh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Okay. It looks like we're going to go up there and go across that thing, that bridge. Go. No running, jumping, or bouncing. This is not Disneyland. We're going to go up these stairs to a sky bridge in the treetops here in Endor. May the forest be with you. That's Yoda. There's a Yoda right here. Yoda's here. May the forest be with you. Okay, so there's a bridge. Oh, no smoking on the bridge. I'm on the bridge. Looking at, hang on. Looking, there's a step right there. Looking out over the forest, walking on the bridge. Ah! It's very, very like Disneylandia, Tom Sawyer's Island kind of, only real. It's the real thing. And the view up here is fantastic. All right, moving on. More bridges. Oh, there's a whole bunch of bridges to walk across. This really reminds me of the Ewok village. The Ewoks. Bum bum from Jetty. Hey ho ho. Way up in the trees, there's Ewoks and Wookiees. There could be Wookiees around here too. Fantastic. Let me look over the side. All right. The Brotherhood tree, 297 feet, 19 feet in diameter, dedicated to the Brotherhood of Man, all races, creeds, and colors. The Brotherhood of Man, dedicated to, it's giant, it's huge, it's fat, it's humongous, and there it is, and we saw it here at the Mystery Trees Forest Trail thing that we're at right now. We're gonna go up into the sky, the gondola. There's a gondola up here. We're going skiing. Trail continues this way. We're gonna go up here and go on the ski lift. This is called the Brotherhood Station. And then Load while moving. For assistance, ask attendant. So we're just gonna get on it ourselves, apparently. We just get on it, huh? Yeah, it's gonna slow down. Oops. It's gonna slow down and we're just gonna hop right on. This green sky bucket thing. I wonder if this is a... Right now? Okay. Oh, we put our feet on the feet. And here comes our vehicle. Nice and slow. Safety. Safety first. All aboard? Thank you. And we're in. We're in. Redwoods. Through the redwoods. It's over here. Yeah. Oh. We're in the gondola. We're gondolating up through yonder tree slopes, and it's very short. You can see. Only a few cars. Hopefully, it's gonna haul booty. Here we go. Oh no, it goes way up there. Anyway. It's pretty cool. Riding the gondola. Oh, it goes way up to the top. Alright, here we go. Here at the top of the Sky Trail gondola thing, the gondola thing, there was a cool observation deck that gave us a fantastic view of the fog. So we're gonna get back on and head back down the gondola. All right, that was super awesome. We went through all the trees. I just came from the bathroom. But we went through all the trees, giant trees, all kinds of things to look at. And at the end, as you're walking out, they give you a little history story of Paul Bunyan in these wood carvings until you reach all the way down. All kinds of stuff. There was a squirrel in a tree, and then there's a big thing that says, I love you, and then that's kind of it, and you're done. So here we are back out in the parking lot. Gonna hop in our car. We're really hungry. We spent too much time and money here. It was definitely worth it. If you're coming through here, go ahead and stop. It's pretty awesome. Maybe a little expensive for how much time you actually spend in there. But super worth getting out of the car and stretching your legs and seeing all that stuff. They got a great gift shop, and we're out of here. We're going. Okay, bye. Sometimes you gotta just stop the car in the middle of the redwood forest and get out and walk around. That's what I'm doing right now. I've stopped. Audrey's very upset with me. She's in the car. She doesn't want to stop. I wanted to stop. So we have stopped. And I'm here in the nature, in the redwood forest, where I'm enjoying the size of the trees and the beautiful sunlight glistening through the trees and the beauty and the sound of the wind flowing through the trees and the nature and the wilderness. Here in the redwood forest. Jeez Louise. We just drove through that tree. We drove through it in our rental car, so we didn't care if we scratched the sides, but we drove through it. This is the one log house and a car charger. It's a whole house made out of one log. And if you pay the right fees, you can go inside and check it out. It's a house, famous, world famous, one log house.